expert drafting. Let's give one more a shot. A Waguify spell. I don't want that SIW. I really don't. Another 7 tickets. I know the Peanut Gallery is going to say take B. I'm not taking Killer B as my first pick, ever. It's fine, Banshees fail. I'm used to it. Werewood Patriarch is the pick. Nothing compares to Werewood. Nothing. Well, I take that back. There are a few things, but Werewood is amazing. And it means I'm going to draft another Grow Wide deck. I'm not taking Forge Guardian out, Omega. Sorry, Gamma. No, I'm not drafting Killer B. Taking Aegis Wings. So I'm AU again. We will take the Grove Huntress and a Crucible Colossus and a Strength in Numbers. War Tusk. War Tusk. War Claw. Venom Fang. Cavern Hydra. Okay, so we are 10 cards in. Snowdrift would give Werewood Patriarch a run for his money. Here, I think I gotta take Overseer. 2.1 and 3.1 are too powerful. I'll take a Steel-Eyed Seer here, another Branch Weaver, or I guess my first Branch Weaver, and a Sharp Blade Delver, and the Armor Creature. Here, I think I'm going to go ahead and take a Jetpack. I do have an Aegis Wings already, but Jetpack enables me to draft an Alpha. Matrix Warden is really good, though. I'm going to take Matrix Warden. I talked myself out of it. I'll take the Alpha. Now I will take the Jetpack, and a Dendrify, and a Sky Knight. Leyline Golem is the best of the ley lines in draft. There are so many creatures that move that it's a no-brainer pick. Ooh. This is an interesting pack. I haven't picked up a Spring Dryad yet. Would like to. But Asperian Sage is just ridiculous if you are in the right factions, and I am. And I've got a decent split. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So over half my deck is Utera at this point. I'll take the Sage. Take another Overseer. And a Beta. Okay, now it's 50-50 split. Spring Dryad. Next is Overwatch. Another Beta. Matriarch. I gotta go with the Prowler here. I need some 7 drops. That's my first one. And the creature. Alright. See how this one goes. How you doing, kitty boy? I hear you snoring. Nivag. Nivag? I don't know. This is probably going to be War Tusk and Grove Huntress. Yeah. I agree, Teak. War Tusk and Grove Huntress. I am on a clock. Scrapforge Titan means that I have to pay attention to what I'm doing. Probably should have ignored the Scrapforge Titan there, though, because I've got the Nexus Overwatch. I could have cheated myself out of a free level card. We'll see if it happens, but that was a mistake on my part. I should have been cognizant of the fact that I have that in the deck and played more intelligently for it. Wow. Okay. I'm not really sure what to make of that. I'm going to drop Beta and War Tusk and call it a turn. If I could clear the Alpha with the Matrix Warden, I probably would, but it doesn't actually clear the Alpha. Zombie Titan Wish I could have played around the side lanes, because I knew Zombie Titan was a possibility, but I just didn't have another place to put the War Tusk last turn. Venom Fang poisons the Overseer, so he doesn't get a free card. I battle, and I drop another beta. I'll use the beta to kill off the Zombie Titan here. Now I've got my Nexus Overwatch. Next Overwatch will probably level Spring Dryad, and I'll play the Crucible Colossus because I'm at the rank up, so it's not going to have Defender at all. What are you buffing? The Forge Guardian Alpha. Twice? No, you gotta self-buff that Matrix Warden. Yeah. Makes Nexus Overwatch a lot more appealing here. I know that Alpha is going to get activated at some point. He's probably got a jetpack, which won't be as nice, but because then it can move into the open lane. But I can still handle it with ease. The Crucible Colossus is going to play into lane 1 or 5, just to discourage the Zombie Titan, or to counter the Zombie Titan. And then my second play is, of course, Beta. This looks like Sky Knight and probably Roaming Warclaw. I have yet to see my Sage or my Patriarch that I drafted. That's kind of disappointing. 5. Okay, so that's an even trade. Could Dendrify it. It's tempting because I need a leveled up Dendrify to handle the Scrapforge. In fact, I think I'm going to. Yeah, I Dendrify here. And Sky Knight. Now I have at least one card that will be able to answer the Scrapforge 3 when it comes out. Possibly 2 with a beta. Beta by itself isn't enough, but if I put any buff on it, it will be. Well, not any buff, but quite a bit of buff options. We drop War Tusk and use Sky Knight to take out the Overseer and self-buff Grove Huntress to take out the Matrix Warden. I need to take the Overseer out so he doesn't get his free 2 cards on rank up. That would be bad. Particularly with him having a Scrapforge 3 in the deck. Scypian Og, okay, that's an even trade. Was that a rank 1? Really? He's played 2 rank 1 Scypian Ogs to the board, and I have not been able to punish him for it. That's just disappointing. I play the next Overwatch for my 2 cards, or Overseer for my 2 cards. Metamind Overseer. There we go. I'll get it right yet. And now I'm playing the Dodge the Scrapforge Titan game. Okay, so far so good. Drop Sky Knight mid and Crucible Colossus in 5. Crucible's going to take a while to get me value, but it will take out that Zombie Titan. Okay, so far so good-ish. There's the Scrapforge. Okay, now I've got a problem. Pretty big one. Because I don't have an answer to it in this hand. And, of course, the Zombie Titan 2. Why not? We're going to throw out the War Tusk and level the Overseer. Yeah. Battle. In turn. Alright, Dendrify 2. Scrapforge, you are a tree. That was really what I needed there. I would love to be able to play Forge Guardian Beta and Esperian War Tusk, But the beta has to take out the Zombie Titan, and Scrapforge, well, it's a tree. That is the reason I chose to dendrify the Scrapforge 2. Was this exact scenario. Was not the best play at the time. It wasn't a terrible play. Dendrified 2. Now you're a tree. Forge Guardian Beta. Battle. And I'll go ahead and take the value here on Sky Knight. Sky Knight is functionally dead. And pretty bad hand. Necrouge, that was what I was playing towards, so I don't feel bad. He had to see it coming. He has to understand the reason I dendrified his Scrapforge 2 was to prepare for that play. It's not like I didn't telegraph what I was hoping would happen. And while my turn was pretty bad, your turn was pretty bad too, so that's fine. I'm obvious... Ooh, not playing Werewood Patriarch. I was about to say, I'm obviously playing Werewood Patriarch after the Sage, but I'm playing Metamind Overseer here. Because I'm on the rank up turn, want the cards. Dendrify 3. So if he drops a Scrapforge here, I'm good. If not, I have to hope he misses it for a few turns. On the bright side, I have a pretty solid board state. And that's actually not a trade without buff. I would dendrify that, but it doesn't actually do anything. Kind of disappointing. We battle. We drop Spring Dryad. We dendrify my Asperian Sage. And we drop Venom Fang. I have the dendrify, might as well use it to upgrade a 2-2 into a 6-6. Spirit Cleave is stall at best, you've lost. Yep, and there's the concession. Good game, Nibvag. Nice try with the Scrapforge 3. It could have killed me. If it wasn't a tree. Alright, starting off at 1-0 again. Rag to say. I think Necrouge, if his life total were a lot higher, I would agree with you. But with him at 15, a 6-6 is a lot more valuable than a 2-2 on the board. Even if he drops the Scrapforge Titan and knows it's safe, because I had the board spread so much, getting the 6-6 was more valuable to me. I'm going to play Sages. Play them in the side lanes. Level War Tusk. Ooh, that was almost bad. And level Matrix Warden. Battle, in turn. The reason that was almost bad is I'm not actually sure how the Sage interaction works. Because I discarded and leveled my Terra card first, it was entirely possible I wouldn't get the allied trigger. At least in my head. I don't know exactly how it works, so that may have been fine. I leveled 2, you level 1, so we are now even. Drop Sky Knight. Battle. Get some value out of my Beta 1. In turn. Here I'm going to drop Spring Dryad and Metamind Overseer. No question about this play. The only question on my turn will be what I do with Sky Knight. Sky Knight could stay where it is or it could move. It's going to move. I drop Spring Dryad in 5, Metamind Overseer in 2. The reason Metamind Overseer goes into 2 is it won't actually die to the general before I rank up, nor will it kill the general on his turn. So if he wants to prevent me from rank up cards, he will have to overwrite his general. And I'm fine with that. Gotta admit, I think that's a great plan for him. Overwrite your own general. Metamind Overseer. And Metamind Overseer. Both of those die before they give him cards, so I'm quite happy with it. I think I go War Tusk in beta. War Tusk, beta. My Spring Dryad lives. Take out the Adept. Get my 2 cards from my Overseer. I feel like that's pretty good. I quite like this hand. I'm honestly not sure what I'm going to play out of it yet. He drops a Leyline Sentry. Makes me really glad I did not play my War Tusk last time, or my War Claw last turn. In fact, I probably stay away from War Claw entirely this game with that knowledge. Buff the Leyline, obviously. I'm going to ignore the Leyline entirely and play Spring Dryad and... I want to play the next Overwatch, but I think the War Tusk is better. No. No, I play next Overwatch. Get the War Tusk leveled. And add an extra level 2 to my deck. Excellent. This turn, I'm just going to level my entire hand. Every card in my hand levels this turn. And I get value out of my... Well, yeah, every card in my hand levels this turn. We'll just leave it at that. Drop Sage in 1 and 5. Level Venom Fang. Level Cavern Hydra. Drops... And he gets a free Leyline Sentry. Oh well. Drop Steel Eye Researcher on top and level the jetpack. Disappointed in him getting the free Leyline. That's my mistake. Not terrible, though. Beta kills off my Dryad. General makes that stronger so that the Steel Eye wins. Okay, I'm disappointed in that play, but... Sky Knight takes out the Sentry. And exactly the same as last time. Overseer sits in front of the General, doesn't die to it, doesn't kill it. So, should live to give me 2 bonus cards going to level 3. I didn't see either of my betas. Oh man, I missed both my betas. That's painful. Ah, this time he does use a combat trick to ensure that that doesn't happen. Too bad I have another Overseer in my hand. Sky Knight moves. Overseer drops in front of the Metamind. Battle. And I think I just dropped Crucible Colossus in an open lane. It's going to activate immediately. Get my 2 bonus cards. Not bad. That's enough to take out the Seer, Overseer. Somehow or another I didn't actually get. Excellent. Sky Knight in mid. Battle. Overseer in 4. In turn. Spring Dryad 3 plus Grove Matriarch in front of the General. Oh, come on, buff the General. You know you want to buff the General. No, self-buff. Oh well, I take 17. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I'll push 16, take 17. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm at 72. I can afford the 17 one turn. Spring Dryad, Grove Matriarch, and it's not actually going to be 17, it's going to be 13. Yeah, that's the right way to play that. And a whole bunch of level 2s. Let's see here, +6/+6. That's actually not enough. That's disappointing. The Archivist doesn't trigger, so that's nice, at least. I drop Venom Fang, poisoning the Tech Explorer, and I'm going to have to overwrite my Grove Matriarch with a beta. I don't like doing it, but otherwise the Tech Explorer doesn't die here. And I know my Venom Fang doesn't kill the Matrix Warden either, but I need the 18 attack creature to be dead. This is another I level up my entire hand type turns. Cool. Cool. He's got to deal with the Sky Knight and the Metamind Overseer. I can afford to take the 13. He cannot afford to take 15 or 16. Especially not twice. Because then he'd be dead. Got a self buff. Like I said, this is one where I could level my entire hand. I'm not going to. I don't think that's the right play. I think spreading out the board as much as possible is the right play. Drop Sage. Level Metamind. Drop Sage. Level Steel Eye. And drop Nexus Overwatch or block? Drop block. No, I got to block. He's got Matrix Warden, so if I don't kill off his Matrix Warden, he could do something like Banshee's Fail did to me earlier and drop double rank 3 Matrix Wardens and kill me. I'm still a bit salty about that, Banshee. I don't know if you're still in here, but yep. Oh, wow, I got lots of people in here. I think I've got the requisite 20. Let's go see. Which... La 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 la. 54 viewers. I've got 36. Plucky's got 10. Wookie Mike's got 3. Mycotic's got 3. Zeto Vikir has got 1. And Tawo Din has 0. But the important thing is I have 36. Eradicatus. Ooh, I got a new follower. Thank you, Zeoclem. Zeoclem. Appreciate you following. Ooh, let's level the Werewood. I haven't gotten to use my Werewood Patriarch yet, so let's go out on a limb and see if I can get it this game. Now then, all of that was said to open up for a giveaway. Let's go back over here. Click on that. Pound Spring Dryad. Control C. This is for a giveaway code from SBE. Control V. Banshee's Fail, it's fine. I'm not that upset about it. Oh man. Not a big fan of this position. Let's drop Spring Dryad and I actually don't know. Enforcer, I guess? Yeah. He's going to move and get 5 health back. And I lost my Leyline Golem, so it doesn't get to play for free on the move. Both things are very disappointing. Oh. Well, even Aaron, I've already dealt with the Scrapforge 3 this draft, so that's at least nice. My last draft round, the only game I lost to Banshee's Fail, and dropping a Wind Primordial in Center Lane, but I couldn't block out. I still had 36 health, so taking 16 wasn't a big deal. And then he drops double Matrix Warden 3s on me to kill me. And Irenicotis is taking a little while. There we go. Super Z, capitalization matters. You've got to have the capital S and the capital D, otherwise my pattern recognition doesn't catch it. Ooh, Pterodon Rex. Do I have any multi-lane creatures? I do, so I can kill that. Excellent. Roaming Warclaw. And Grove Matriarch, Crucible Colossus. I think I like Crucible Colossus here. And that takes out the Pterodon Rex before it gets the buff anything. Excellent. And the middle lane is open for my next Overwatch. And I've got a Mind Overseer, so I'm going to drop next Overwatch, level War Tusk, play Overseer. That's about as no-brainer a play as I've got. Ah, man. That's annoying. Next is Overwatch, leveling War Tusk, playing Overseer to force him to move that stupid Guardian. He was going to move it and kill the Overwatch no matter what, but... And I didn't draw the ley line. No, he's going to kill off the Crucible. I guess that makes sense. Ooh, I don't like that. Let's block that off and kill it. And drop. I guess we just drop the Metamind Overseer here. I could flood the board. No, I like the Metamind Overseer. Come on, whiff on the hunting pack. I've gotten multi-hunting pack one time in the past three drafts that I took a hunting or a Snowdrift Alpha. It's about time that it pays off, or it fails to pay off for somebody else. Oh, nice. Grove Huntress buffs the Metamind. It lives and kills the Volcanic Giant. That's the best case scenario. The +1/+1 buff takes a negative trade to a positive trade. I'll take that all day long. Battle. And no, drop Roaming Warclaw. And the token to take out the Grove Matriarch. This looks the world like Sky Knight plus Werewood. Oh. Pterodon Rex is going to survive. Man, that was painful. Sky Knight plus Werewood. I'll take the Featherfang out with something next turn. Like an Asperian Sage. That works. This turn I'm going to play Sage, take out the Featherfang with it, level Alpha and Matrix Warden, and drop the Prowler. That goes there. Level Alpha. That goes there. Level Matrix Warden. That goes there. Get value out of my rank 1 Sage. Feel pretty good about that. Ooh, shiny. I actually have forgotten. How am I doing in this draft? Am I at 2-0? Yeah, 2-0. Wasn't sure if I was at 2-0 or 2-1. Snowdrift Alpha survives. That's disappointing. We drop War Tusk and Werewood. Battle in turn. These guys have only got 6 attack, so the the hunting packs are not enough to kill off any of my creatures. That, however, is even trade though, so. And he gets the hunting pack value. I'm going to play Venom Fang in lane 5, poisoning the Soothsayer, and then drop Matrix Warden in mid, buffing the War Tusk. Yeah. What does Snowdrift do? That's what Snowdrift does. And if you don't know what Hunting Pack does, it's one of the crazier cards from Alpha. It's coin flips. Metamind Overseer and Alpha. Push another 8. Grove Matriarch might have been the better play there. Not entirely sure about that, though. This is definitely closing in on my victory, though. Ooh, I say that and I speak too soon. We drop Roaming Warclaw. And next Overwatch, Leveling Sky Knight. He can still give me a run for my money. I haven't won this yet. Although I'm not too far off. He needs a full board Hunting Pack, or at least 2. You got 2, so you get 3. Just 2. And double Soothsayer Hermit 3s. Awesome. No! He goes and grabs his Snowdrift again. Fortunately, I have a jetpack and win. Let's get out of this before that Snowdrift Alpha wrecks me. Good game, Iron Goddess. Yeah, that Snowdrift is freaking annoying. Up to 3-0. Let's see if we can get to the 4-0 dream. Or if I'm going to have 4 3-1 drafts today. Rodiraz. Rowdy Roz. There we go. Rowdy Roz. Sure, that's right. Let's go with the War Tusk here. Toss up between War Tusk and Beta. They function similarly. War Tusk gets breakthrough, though. Just not quite as strong at rank 3. 19 health instead of 20 health, effectively. And 4 less attack, but breakthrough. Is breakthrough worth 1 less health and 4 less attack? I think so. It's also better at level 2. 9-8 with 2 armor versus 8-6 with 2 armor. Yeah, much better at rank 2. This is going to be Grove Huntress and Werewood Patriarch. Going to ignore the 7-7. Grove Huntress buffs the War Tusk. Werewood Patriarch just is Werewood Patriarch. Level my hand. I think I level all 3 cards in this hand. Ooh, that's big. That's really freaking big. I still level all the cards in my hand. Drop Sage, level Beta. Drop Sage, level Overseer. Drop Overwatch, level Cavern Hydra. Got a problem with these Groots. I'm taking a lot of damage here. Not as concerned about it because I am significantly out-leveling my opponent right now. Dropping 3 level cards kind of does that. Dissian Sludge? Wow. I'm kind of amazed. Really? Kind of amazed. I clear these 3 creatures. Running Warclaw and Asperian Wartusk clear all 3 of them. Ooh. For some reason I thought that was going to come pre-combat. No, now it doesn't. We'll do it this way and just save myself the damage. Was going to use the Wartusk token to clear the sludge. I think that this is probably better once I realized my mistake. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 level 2s. 9. That doesn't sound right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 level 2s. That sounds right. A third of my deck is leveled. So I should have a very good level 2 and 3. Knock on wood. If you keep. Of course, my opponent is ahead on board, so there is that. Roaming Warclaw. Okay. Take out my Sage for free, get another 6 damage through, 7 damage through. Spirit Leash. Don't like that play. I don't like that play at all for him. Because that was basically throwing away a card. He has to know in rank 2, with as many cards as I have leveled, I'm going to be able to take out a 6 health creature. Oh, come on, game. I leveled 10 cards in rank 1. Probably taking the 6 again to be able to kill it with poison on Venom Fang. And yuck. And a Spore Lord. Lovely. Just frickin' lovely. Battle. Venom Fang, Poisoning Warclaw. Beta in front of the Spore Lord in turn. Alright. Don't have a plant. Please do not have a plant. If he has a plant, this is not looking good for me. If he whiffs on his plants, I feel pretty confident. Fortunately, there are not a lot of strong plants in the draft meta right now. He got Fungi. Of course he got Fungi. Why wouldn't he get a Fungi? I'm playing my 2 rank 3 or rank 2s. He probably thinks that Spore Lord is safe. It is not. Actually, no, I'm not playing my 2 rank 2s. I'm playing Enforcer because it gets the Werewood buff and Werewood. And take out that stupid Spore Lord. No, MVP Sprout is not a good card. Oh, I'm kind of afraid I'm falling behind more than I mean to. I did not get a lot of my leveled cards here. Out of the 10, I missed 2, 3, 4, 5. I missed half of my leveled cards. That's kind of painful. And he's got Gluttons, so I'm now on a clock. I do have a Werewood Patriarch 3. That is not nothing. Open lane Zombie Titan. I'm fine with that. I play Sage. In lane. Now I'm going to start off with the Roaming Warclaw to clear the Grove Huntress and live. Battle. And then I play Sage. Leveling Grove Matriarch. And strength in numbers, I think. In turn. And I get a Sage 3. Lovely. Cannot believe I missed everything. Battle. I do battle. I drop Sage 3. Level Crucible Colossus. Drop Sage 3. Level Metamind. Play Growth Matriarch. In turn. Man, I've got so much of my deck leveled, and I still can't seem to draw good cards. Glutton. I assume you're going to take out Throwing Warclaw in mid. I hope, at least. Buffing Glutton. Okay. I'm just going to refill the board. Throwing Warclaw. Put the token over there. Next is Overwatch. Come on, there we go. We'll level the Cavern Hider this time. Battle. In turn. Seriously. I don't get this. I leveled my entire deck, and I cannot draw anything. My opponent's not drawing particularly well, which is a blessing. But, man. Let's battle. Drop Branch Weaver Druid. And a War Tusk. In turn. There we go. There are some rank 3s. Seriously. I guess I did draw all 3 of the cards I managed to get to rank 3. I just had a bad level 2. Heroes Kage, I'm not buying that MVP Sprout is really an MVP. I think it stole the MVP trophy, actually. It was jealous and took it right off the shelf. All right, Rowdy Raz. I think that this is going to be game over, and I've secured my 4-0. We will see. I could still be wrong. I don't have lethal by any stretch of the imagination. I just have a very good hand and have leveled my entire freaking deck. I've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 level 3, 7, 8, 9 level 3 cards. I don't like the Spore Lord there. Really don't like the Spore Lord there. Let's drop that in front of Spore Lord. That in front of Roaring Warclaw. Battle in turn. I was really tempted to drop the beta in front of Roaring Warclaw, actually. Don't think that would have been a good play, but I was tempted. And now, having played Asperian Sage and Nexus Overwatch 3 times each, I guess I only played the Overwatch twice, but Sage 3 times. This deck has the consistency of Mad, and you can see. Woohoo! 4-0. Grow and gain some event tickets, a couple of elite tickets, and a platinum pack. Let's see what the platinum pack has. Drum roll. Rageborn Hellion and a Windweaver. If I needed a Rageborn Hellion or a Windweaver, that'd be awesome.